Alright, people, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining us in another one here on the coach's desk. We have some interesting information to talk about in this one, but before we get into the details, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, man. And yesterday when we had to do the stream, somebody commented on the catcher vibe. That's the reason why it doesn't look good. I mean, every coach's aspiration is to coach the national team. If you're big on football like that, or once you're in any coaching capacity, you'd want to coach at the national level. Yeah? And I believe that that's what Speid wanted. He did say in a recent interview that if he had to choose, he was asked to, and he chose the technical committee because he wants to develop the football where you have different persons getting educated in the whole grand scheme of thing. Yeah? So he decided that. But of course, fast forward to now, people change. And right now, I think his desire now would have been to coach a team. But Mr. Speid, trust me, how it don't look good. I mean, you probably would have your reasons behind it, but for the optics, it don't look good. I see former players coming out and hitting out on this thing crazy. I think I see a lot more pushback from this appointment than anything else. Kemar Lawrence flood him story. Because guess what? The people them just now have the situation. The people them don't understand the situation. And again, people believe that Mr. Speid, you appoint yourself. And it doesn't matter what you say, because of the position that you hold, people will still believe that you did that. It's going to be very difficult to sidetrack. You get what I say? Here's what Kemar Lawrence wrote, and he tagged the JFF. He said, JFF, want to take the Jamaican people them for some clown. Nothing but friend thing. You could have taken a week or two to find someone to really come help the team, but no rush. And give on a friend the job. Maybe a him hire himself at this point. Stop having the players them look like they can't play football and get a quality coach that has a playing style and tactics. Give them Monday a fair chance for once, and it was riddled with expletive. You see me? The director of football for Jamaica directed himself in the head coach position. Do the maths. So people are angry with the whole situation, and like I said, there's a petition out now to get out without Speid. The people them now have it. And also too, there seem to be a pushback from players, and this is what I'm hearing right now. I got a list of players who are not going to show up when the smoke clear, when it's time for the game to be played in March. Yeah. Me get a list. Let me see how much of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players right now. 6 of the players right now who are a part of the team presently unconfirmed that they are not going to be a part of this setup. So we might have a new team. A 6 me count, yes. No, 6, 7. A 8, 9. Me miscount a 9 players so far. Unconfirmed. Seeing that it is a possibility that they might not show up. So this is crazy, because if that is the case, then the nucleus of the team It's going to be a start over thing. That's why you see me. Boy, I love Jamaica, you know. But, boy, I may tell you. The decision making, I don't think it's a good one. Because I said it in an earlier video that I did when we announced that he would have gotten the job. Are the players going to respect the fact that Rudolph Speid will be the head coach? Will he have to get different players? Remember, Rudolph Speid does not have no international experience. But one thing you can tell is that Rudolph Speid believes in his talent. Whether we believe it is an excellent talent or not, him believe in him talent. The man believes him can do it. So no matter what we say, him believes him can do it. But can you do it without the players? That's the question, you know. Can we really do it without the players? And we hear the coach making mention of him and Speid work closely together. Why wasn't Speid on the bench? Is it because the advisor role that he got? Was that the case? Yo, the thing just messy. And we now talk Lionel. We play for Miami. You get what I say? It just messy. And we can ascribe it to Messi too, because when Messi a dribble, he does a go through, he does a weaving way through. Do the maths. But it doesn't look good for the optics. Aesthetics wise, it doesn't look good as well, if you want to call it that. This might cause big uproar in the whole grand scheme of things. And the question I'm also asking, are the voices that we are hearing, are they the loudest voices? The voices that we are not hearing, are those people out there really rooting for Rudolph Speid? There's a lot to unpack, to uncover in this new saga. You can't get bored when you come on to Jamaica football, you know. You're going to have hard palpitation. You're going to have migraine headache. You're going to have some sort of something not going to happen. It's an ongoing series. I believe that one of the footballers, may I give you an idea right now. Wanna go out there and listen. Wanna do it, wanna put the idea together, wanna make sure say me get my percentage. You get what I say? Make sure me get my percentage. Wanna try as best as possible to put together a series where the JFF is concerned. Because it warrants a series. And anybody put the series together, me need my percentage. Me don't talk. Now, one of the things I want to look into, you know, people, I want to talk about Merron Gordon. Where is Merron Gordon? Why has Merron Gordon not been the one elevated to the position? And I'm just asking these questions. You get what I say? I like to put these situations to the fore. See me not pick no side, you know. But it look away. Hear why it look away. Merron Gordon has been a part of several coaches' assistant cadre. Yeah. He has been around from the Whitmore days, Hal Grimson. Now this man, I think he got an interim stint as well. You know, he has been around the female team. He has been assistant too. You know, and I want to ask Merron Gordon, Merron, you really want to set up your assistant role? Because with the amount of experience that you have gotten, you know, if them now elevate you in the position, you know, things say based on what you have learned, the experience being an assistant for years in the national program, you can go take up a small island team or some team. I'm just saying, you know, me just put it out there. Because it seems as if, based on this announcement, and I'm not sure if anything else is going to come in addition, but we have to talk about what we see now. Miguel Coley is said to be the assistant that they are looking at, right? And by my information is that they stated that in the press release that they are still in negotiation. From my information, the negotiation might have ended, and he has bind to the whole situation to be assistant. And so that is our next problem. People are saying, how comes Miguel Coley, who is the greater coach, who has actually be assistant manager of the senior team before, how comes he's now assisting Rudolph Speid? That is a different can of worm. Seeing? Now, is it that Rudolph Speid don't trust Merron Gordon? Is it that Merron Gordon did not assert himself so that they would give him the job? Or another question is, does he really want the job as head coach? And I can rubbish that and say, of course, once you're in that capacity, of course you don't want to lead a nation. Once you're a patriarch, you are going to want to lead a nation. You get what I say? Now, my thing is that probably thinks Speid not trust Merron Gordon to be his assistant. He might stay on though, because he has been around all the coaching setup, so he might stay on as one of the assistants. But we can't speak on that because he's not there yet. That has not been announced. You get what I say? It is interesting that somebody called into the program who indicated that they are allegedly a friend of Coley, right? And it is said that this seems to be a setup for Coley, and a setup in terms of using Coley. And I want to listen. And I for some reason thought of it as a conspiracy theory, but I'm just putting it out there to see if people really believe and agree with something like this. Yeah? So the person indicated that they put the thought of him being the assistant coach, which is Coley, so that he can complement Speid, because his style of play, his ability, the knowledge that he would have gained over the years outside of Jamaica would be an asset to the team. So, it would be Coley's philosophy. So if that is the case, why they didn't put him at the helm? So you see these questions, as I say, somebody theorized something, But when you look into it, quote unquote, I don't know. So what was brought to Coley, if he doesn't accept the assistant coach's job, then going forward in the future, he will not at any given point in time be looked at to have anything to do with the national program. Remember, Coley was interviewed before, So probably out of the interview, they would have gathered that Coley know all about the game. And the years of experience when him get with the different license and the different aspect of coaching that he is actually involved in, whether it is the statistical part, whether it is the video analytical part, they realize that him probably have a whole heap of talent. So he's the best man to bring in so we can, put together, and then Speid will look good at the front. Because you can't go in at this tournament to qualify not having a strategist. So that is probably one of the reasons them no select Merron because Merron has been around the globe. And why wouldn't he get the job? You get what me I say, people? I don't know if it makes sense, but everything the people them say, or this gentleman said, it seems as if it was aligned. Or is it that Speid just shut the door upon Merron because he doesn't believe that Merron has the capacity, all that it takes to whoa. The Jamaican people are not happy with this decision. And I can tell you, persons who don't watch football or who just watch football and are not involved in the daily operation, like knowing who the players' names are and all of these things and who is this, who is that, when they see this and they listen to the conversation, people are saying that this is not a good look. And I don't believe that Rudolph Speid is going to step down, you know. And I don't believe that the president has the nuts to do that, to tell him to step aside or reverse the decision. So it is something that we have to deal with, I believe, and we have to just move forward. A lot of persons have now reclused themselves from the whole operation of football. Them just now go watch the football and now go support. And that is what I would do, but me I tell you no. You see, because I love football, even if Jamaica loves me, I watch it. Me I go watch it. It's hard, but a years you are wait upon this, you know. When 98 World Cup, 97 qualify, you know. Me a little teeny weeny and a grow, you know. Me a little pitney, you know. And me I say, yeah, alright, we see we try, we miss. We see we try, we miss. We see we try, we miss. And this time around, soup, easy. And we drop the ball. It's like a quarterback throw the ball in a touchdown position, you know, you fumble it, you know. We fumble it, you know. We fumble it, you know. You a joke thing this man. And now we find ourselves in a predicament here. Yo, football not safe in a... Yo, every day is something with football in Jamaica, you know. Anyways, people. Alright, and now me stop. I want to share your thoughts on this one. Until next time. Remember to catch a vibe. And the body sauce hot.